right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Astro C40 to get the stick talk. This one should be a little shorter and less confusing than my Nacon one, so yeah, let's get into today's lecture. Physically, the sticks on the Astro are going to be more of what you would expect when you buy a Pro controller. Not that thicker and thinner shafts are bad, but normally we look for options to raise or lower our sticks as needed. Luckily, Astro has you covered with options for taller and shorter sticks, as well as concave and convex tips. So the choice is basically up to you which you want to choose. But in general, shorter sticks can give you a less range of motion, so it's a little bit less on the sensitivity, while longer sticks can give you a little bit more range of motion and a little bit more sensitivity. I would say one of the popular options to try, and the one I use personally also, is to have a shorter left stick and the taller right stick. The left stick is going to be your movement, so you may not need the extra range of motion and sensitivity that the taller one gives you, but having the taller one on the right lets you have more room for precision aiming. Again, you try what you like best and what feels best for you. As far as concave and convex sticks, it's more of a preference on you. I prefer concave because it's easier for me to grip with my thumb, but I know a lot of people prefer convex also, so just try them out and see what fits your playstyle best. Now, on to the software options for your sticks. So as you can see here, we have our left and right sticks, we have the sensitivity, and then we have a line going up from 0 to 100%, kind of like we saw in the Nacon if you watched that video. This is also a great place as a side note that you can come. If you're having stick drift on your Astro, you can actually reset it here. And then you can check out my video on that I made earlier, but just a quick little neat trick that Astro implemented that I really love. So we can see here in the live software, if we move the analog stick from 0 to 100%, then the sensitivity goes from 0 to 100%. So pretty straightforward with that. And I do love that you can test it live. To increase the sensitivity, you're going to turn these numbers up. And we're just going to do an extreme example here. So let's say I wanted, when I'm at 50% of moving my stick, I want it to count as 100%. So I moved the hundreds all the way down to the 40 range or so. So when I move my analog stick to about 40% or so, it's already just at 100%. So that's going to give me more sensitivity and it's going to activate the analog stick quicker. On the other end, if you drop the percentages down, you're going to get lowered sensitivity. So it will take longer time for certain parts of the stick movement to activate. As you can see here, you get a little white dot to show where you're at on the stick in reality. And then the red dot shows you where you're moving according to the sensitivity you've selected. So definitely not too complicated. If you want more sensitivity, turn your sliders up. If you want less, turn them down. You probably don't need anything extreme like I have here, but this is just an example. So you're basically, if you want more sensitive sticks, you're going to turn up the percentages so that way you're getting to 100% quicker. And if you want less sensitivity, you're going to be turning down the percentages so you kind of get to 100% slower. You've got two profiles on the controller, so my suggestion is leave your regular one profile as the default, mess with the settings on the second profile, and then that way you can kind of see what the difference is when you plug in the controller to your system. So you can kind of go back and forth, see what you like, what you didn't like, and edit them. And it just kind of might save you some time between switching back between plugging the controller in the computer and then back in the console. So that's going to be mostly it for the Astro controller with the analog sticks. You have the options to change the height of the sticks. You can have higher sticks or lower sticks. You can alternate between a PlayStation layout and an Xbox type layout. And then in the software, you can increase or decrease the sensitivity with the software settings. So you have a lot of options. There are a little bit more on the Nacon, like we talked about. You have dead zone. You also have just kind of like a plus and a minus for sensitivity, which is kind of nice if you just want a real quick adjustment. But otherwise, the Astro has a lot of settings that you can mess with, and I think you have a lot of options with this one as well. So that's going to do it for the sticks. Let me know what you use, what you think down in the comment section. I should have another video coming out this week. A game controller company actually sent me a controller to try for PC. I'm pretty excited about that one because they reached out and sent me a free controller to try, so I'm definitely excited to share that with you guys. So we're going to be trying that out, and I'll let you know what I think. But otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and go Shuki out.